Hello guys and welcome to DR Radio on episode 5 with your host, the Natural Carl B and
Mr. Amazing, Sam H.
How you guys doing? I hope you guys had a great weekend. What we're going to talk about is controversial stuff in games.
Yeah, there's a few dodgy moments here that companies will regret.
Yep, will regret, definitely. The first one we're going to start off with is Final Fantasy.
Yes. I'm sure a lot of people have been pestering Square for a very long time to remake number 7. And I mean properly remake it, not give it a HD remaster.
Kind of like Advent Children style.
Yeah, they kind of want to bring it up to Advent Children style graphics.
Yep.
And people just don't realise that it's never going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen. What was it you was telling me a few minutes ago?
Right. Well, basically, one of the main guys at Square said that they will only remake 7 if they make a Final Fantasy that is better than 7.
Yeah. We've seen the trailer to the new Final Fantasy that's coming out soon.
15.
Next gen.
Should be next year.
And that looks pretty awesome. Whether it will match up to 7, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, the gameplay looks awesome.
Yeah.
The graphics, obviously,
Brilliant.
amazing. I think personally Square's gone up in the world. I think personally. All the nay haters of 13, I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, see, I don't understand why you could hate on 13.
I mean, okay, I understand it wasn't an open world, and
No.
you couldn't go to certain places to do like most Final Fantasies, but it had a good storyline.
It did.
And it had, it had a good storyline, good characters, and the fighting in it was brilliant as well.
I think 13 reminded me more of an old school Final Fantasy than 12 did.
Yeah, definitely.
Because 13 had the old, it would change when you went into a battle. You'd have like the menu things.
Yeah.
And it had victory fanfare where you won and you'd get the music.
Yeah.
12 didn't have that.
12 didn't have that. I know it didn't have the same end battle theme.
No.
Like,
Well, it was done by a different composer.
Yeah. And to be honest, I liked the music in it as well.
Yeah, there was some good music on it.
I liked the music in it. I thought it was brilliant. I just liked it all together. How that can be controversial in some aspect, I never know.
Well, people didn't like it because it took away too much that they liked from old school Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but it makes me laugh because like we did not like 13 too. Well, I liked 13 too. I don't like the fact that they did Lightning Returns.
Oh,
they should have just
why?
left it. But you get like so many people that loved that game. It's like, but didn't like Final Fantasy 13 so much, and it's like, why? You kind of, going back on what you're saying, really.
Yeah.
But I reckon it might be a good game, the new one. Well, I'm hoping they kind of go back on the whole, if this does good, we do Final Fantasy 7. Because I liked 7 as it is.
Even if 15 is better than 7, I still can't see them remaking 7.
No.
Just because, how
I
long...
think they're just saying that just to kind of...
yeah, just to keep the fans
Yeah.
happy. But the thing is, if they were to remake it, they would have to properly build it from the ground up. I mean, like, they would remake everything.
Yeah. I mean, 7, just stay how it is.
And the thing was, even if they did remake it, they would... What would they do? Would they change things? Would they change the battle system?
Kind of like, not going too much off subject, kind of like Wind Waker.
Yeah.
How they cut so much stuff for the HD.
Yeah,
Do you think they would do that for 7?
I think they would.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised by that.
If you love 7, stick to the original, get the PC version, because that has updates and stuff you can do on it. But just stop asking for a remake.
I know the characters look they are blocky, and there's some bits that looks funny, but that's how we played it as, and that's how we liked it, and that's how we loved it.
you can't look at the evolution of a series if you keep going back and changing it.
Yeah, it's like when people do old movies, and remake them. It's like not as good. Don't just stop it.
Like
just,
The Wicker Man.
Wicker Man, or what was it like Total Recall?
Oh, no.
Why?
Yeah.
Why did they do that? Why? I don't get why they did that. It's stupid. But anyway, they should stick to normal Final Fantasy and just leave it at that, and stop saying that they're going to do it when it possibly is not going to happen.
Just enjoy what they're bringing out now, because let me tell you, the way 15 is looking right now, I think 15 is going to sell.
15 looks amazing.
It's
the
gonna...
fighting, the graphics, the storyline is looking pretty awesome.
Enjoy what you have, and if you want to play 7, well, it's right there on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, go and get it, because I did. I got it last week, and I'm playing it again. This is amazing. Anyway, next one. Resident Evil.
Yeah, so Resident Evil just recently announced this week that they're doing a HD remaster of Resident Evil 1.
Yeah. All honesty, I'll be honest with you, like, it's probably going to be controversial, but I reckon, do you reckon they'll stick to the whole gameplay style of 1, or do you reckon they'll change it to the Resident Evil 5 gameplay style, 6 gameplay style?
It will probably stay like it was in the original.
Yeah, well, that won't be so controversial.
I think they've said that they're going to put the option of the new control system in, though.
Oh, are they?
Just for people who wanted to play it like that.
All honesty, they should do the voicing again, because it sounded like the number 1 where they did this. It sounded like they just read it off a script.
Yeah. One's vocal thing was not brilliant. I mean,
the cheesiness of the zombie dog puppet.
Yeah. I used to enjoy that cutscene.
Just like picks up this arm and it's like it's not like a proper scared. Oh my god! It's like it just drops on the floor.
You can't be that old classic cutscene at the beginning with all like the actors cheesing it up.
It's like Albert Wesker, just him like slicking back his hair, like
Barry Burton, he's got his fag.
He's got his fag like Jill Valentine with this really, really bad like outfit and the really bad haircut fringe just like going down to man. Jeez. And Chris Redfield, oh my god, what the hell was that? What the hell?
He's got a shotgun, don't you know?
Oh yeah, I gave it that away. I wonder.
That bit. I got a shotgun.
I got a shotgun. But no, I like number 1. Yeah, of course I like number 1. I played it when I was little, and I like it to this day.
It's still a great game. No.
It's still a great game, yeah. I didn't like the fact that the GameCube version changed some scenes, the voicing. They altered some of the things that they said in the original game.
Yeah, they took out a few lines.
Obviously, the one that we like, the Jill sandwich, they changed that.
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be like a more serious remake.
Yeah, I can understand that because Resident Evil. I think they thought Resident Evil wasn't going to be that great.
No,
they must have thought that it was just going to be like this crappy little thing they're going to do, and then leave it at that. But it became such a big hit. They thought, now we've got to be serious with this. Now we can't just just have fucking cheese for it non-stop. But it's a great series.
I don't think even back then they would have predicted it going for six main installments and all the side projects.
Yeah,
there's been a few.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked the GameCube version, but
it was hard, man.
It was hard, but number 1, I found the original one was the best one.
It was cool.
Yeah, no, we always stuck with that. So.
I mean, my favourite is still number 3.
Yeah, number 3 is awesome.
Nemesis was just... I played through it like 7 or 8 times because if you finish it on a certain level of difficulty, you get special endings for all the characters.
Yeah. And there was like I said to you earlier, was number 2. The bit that cracked me up the most when I was little was when the big sort of I forgot what it was called now.
The T-90.
They're crashing through the walls and that. And God, it crapped me. really badly back then.
Because they weren't like fully
It's
3D walls.
unexpected, was it?
They
It
were
was
like pre-rendered walls.
yeah, and then all of a sudden, bam!
And you just come charging through it.
Crapped it, man. That was crazy. I liked number 2 though. I did like that. But yeah, personally, I think that's another game that should just get left. To be honest.
Well, it's just a money grab.
Yeah.
Because Capcom's in so much financial rubbish right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That they need something to get the fans back on side.
Yeah.
Because after the Devil May Cry debacle,
Apart from the Devil May Cry thing, I think we're still big fans of Capcom.
I would just like them to be more clever in their decision making.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the fact that we haven't had a new Onimusha in 10 years, the fact that we're only just getting a new Breath of Fire, and it's a mobile game.
So, nah, they shouldn't have done that.
Some of their decisions are just really questionable.
Yeah.
If we get new ones of them, new Devil May Cry, number 5, or number 0, whichever.
Yeah.
And then we get a new Resident Evil. They'll be back in profit.
Yeah, definitely. I think they will, without doubt. Yeah. Well, anyway, we're going to leave it at that for now. We're going to have music. We're going to play. I reckon we should play something from Final Fantasy.
That's cool.
Final Fantasy 7.
Love it.
What are you thinking?
Oh, it's an iconic. I don't want to do One Winged Angel. That's too long.
No, that's
maybe,
too long.
Maybe the battle theme or the boss theme.
I think we should do the boss theme.
Boss theme. That's an
I
awesome
like the boss
song.
theme. That's pretty awesome.
Right.
Okay, we're going to leave you with that, and we'll see you in a bit.
Adios.
Adios, bye.
So now we hope you enjoyed that classic bit from 1997. Love that boss music.
Always been a classic.
I mean, I just love the intro bit where it goes da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. Just works.
Love it. Final Fantasy just music. I like the old classic style music. I don't like. Well, I like the new one, but you can't beat the old one.
No, I've got a ton
And
of
the
old music.
gen. Amazing. You got loads on your phone.
Too much. Way too much.
You listen to them a lot.
Well, I'm a big fan of Nobuo Uematsu and his work.
Yeah, he's good. Right. Next one we're going to talk about Metal Gear Solid.
Yes.
Obviously they got they had the Ground Zero came out.
Yeah, the money grabbing prequel.
Money grabbing prequel, which luckily enough I got cheap, so that was fine. Yeah, and obviously the new one's going to be coming out soon.
Yeah.
Phantom Pain. We don't know when. Not next year, year after, I think, or something.
Oh, I can't remember.
I can't remember.
It's gonna be soon.
He delayed it. It's just ridiculous, and I
Yeah.
think personally. But anyway, thoughts on Kiefer Sutherland.
Well, I don't really agree with it because David Hayter to me is the voice of Snake.
He's been iconic. He's the iconic voice of Snake.
And I know people will say, but he's not. This isn't Snake. This is Big Boss.
Yeah, but okay, I can see their point in some way because in 4, David Hayter didn't do Big Boss's voice.
No.
It was done by a totally different person.
Well, it had to be, otherwise he'd be talking to himself.
Exactly. So I can kind of see their point of view, but in another aspect, why did he not get David Hayter to play as Big Boss, even though he let him play in Peace Walker and Number 3?
Yeah, that's a bit of a strange decision.
It's
And they didn't even let him know that they weren't using him. They
just cut him out
he
completely.
had to phone them and
Yeah.
ask if they needed him.
Yeah, they didn't want him.
And Konami just went in a different direction.
And I will get Phantom Pain. I've played 0, and I think Ground Zero, and I think it's a good game. They stuck to the gameplay obviously, and they stuck to, all the fighting, and it's like Number 3, but just upgraded more, and obviously in the new one there's going to be an open world and stuff like that, and doing all different stuff.
Yeah, I saw a clip of him riding a horse.
It's not literally you go to like one part of the map and then it just loads to another part of the map. It's just literally a whole world.
A big old map.
I think it's Afghanistan or something. But it looks pretty awesome. I will get it, but the fact that David Hayter's not doing his voice is a bit annoying.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be in the game at all because, well, like I say, this will be before Solid Snake's even been cloned.
Yeah. I mean, isn't Number 4 the last one he actually is alive? Because he goes away to die in peace or something? I don't know.
Well, they'll probably will do a 6 with him
I wouldn't be
coming back.
surprised.
Because Kojima, he loves his money.
But I don't, after this whole thing, I don't think David Hayter will probably ask for it again.
Well, it depends on how much they pay him.
Yeah.
I mean, if they come back with a stupidly large amount of money, I mean, come on, Harrison Ford here. Money
yeah,
talks.
You got to think about that, yeah. But it would have to be a large amount of money to get David Hayter back, especially after that.
I can't see him doing another one after this. After Number 5, I think. Well,
I think Number 5 would be the last one to kind of link it all together.
Because that is Number 5 is going to link into the original Metal Gear.
I know it has Miller.
Oh, Master Miller.
That has the voice for him.
Cool.
It's the original guy that done the voice. See, that's what I don't get. It has him, the original guy, that done that voice, but it doesn't have David Hayter doing the voice of Snake.
No.
See, that's annoying.
Yeah.
That's what he must have had a problem with David Hayter then, or something. What was the problem? I don't get it.
It's Kojima. He's a massive troll, let's say.
Yeah.
He likes to play with the audience.
And I watched an interview once with David Hayter, and he said, he's not hating on Kiefer Sutherland. He plays all the Metal Gear Solid games. He loves them. He thinks they're great. but this one he's not going to play.
I don't blame him.
He said, I've got nothing against him, but I'll not play it because it's just not right.
Well, if you think he's done Snake since Snake had a voice.
And possibly, from people listening to that, possibly they might follow in that lead.
They might.
So, might mean that the money from 5 might drop dramatically in sales.
See that happening.
But we have to wait and see.
I mean,
see how that goes.
I've read a lot of things on GameSpot when Ground Zeroes came out, and a lot of angry Metal Gear have come out and said that they're not going to buy the new one because they feel ripped off that Kojima has basically charged them, £30.
A normal price of a game that you get brand new, and it only lasts for half an hour, an hour.
Yeah, I think there's a record that someone completed it in about 20 minutes or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, they're okay. He added on other missions, but they're nothing. They're it's the same. It annoys me because there's other missions. They could have put more maps on there.
Good.
They put the same fucking map, but doing the missions in a different way, or sneaking and taking out someone specific for that area on the map, and it's like. Oh, they could have done so much more to that, but he just wanted to do little tiny bits to just, and it's. I think personally, they did that. They say in number 5 they got an open world and all that lot. It's meant to be kind of like a sneak preview to see what that game's going to be like when the main one comes out. And to me personally, it hasn't showed all of what we were thinking.
No, it hasn't.
So it's almost like he's just like, I could show you, but I'm not going to do that.
Exactly how
we just got you where we got you, and we just got your money. And if you want to play that altogether, wait until number 5 comes out.
See, I think it would have been better had he either said to people who bought this one, okay, you can get the second part for a reduced price, or just not split them up at all, just left them as one game.
I mean, I'll be honest here. When I got Ground Zero, I thought, it's it does that bit, and I thought, I don't know why. In my head, I thought there were going to be parts coming out, like the download after you bought that game. But then I found out it's just that is the game.
Just that
until 5 actually comes out.
Yeah.
And I heard apparently it's not coming out on Xbox 360.
Oh, really?
It's coming out on a next gen. So whoever bought on Xbox 360. Go and fuck yourself because you've got to go and get a next gen console now.
Oh man,
which is a big kick in the teeth.
What a low blow.
So that's a big.
He really is sitting on his big pile of money.
He is. He's like what's his thing? What's his face from South Park? I like to sleep with my money.
That's that basketball player.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I've got his name.
Yeah.
No, whatever. But that's our thoughts on controversial games.
Yeah, there's a couple there. I mean, we'll probably come back in the future with a few more.
Yeah, there's obviously going to be a few more in time.
I mean, I wanted to do the Devil May Cry one, but
we already did the whole Capcom thing, so
that can wait.
But you guys know how that's going, so we don't really need to tell you personally.
I personally like to thank all the fans that didn't buy the new one.
You've done a good job.
Because
stick to your guns.
Too many people actually buy into the. Oh, it's got the name, let's just go and buy it.
Yeah.
But the fact that the fans have actually reacted to this
and
not bought into the crap, I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, it's not bad. Well, anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our channel, DR Television 1987.
That's the one.
Tweet us on Twitter.
Yeah.
And Google Plus us.
Well.
You if you really want to, but don't give a shit. But hope you enjoyed this episode and join us again for the next one. As always, from the Natural Carl B and
Mr. Amazing, Sam H.
And as always, only the strong survive. We see you next week. You take care.
Adios.
Bye bye.